You better pray Harden.
With Darnell talking about James Harden playoff shortcomings, um, who do y'all feel like going into these playoffs? Who do y'all want to single out, or maybe you're anticipating for them to maybe have a coming out party to maybe identify with them as being a player who has the Mamba mentality?
I kind of been waiting. I've been waiting, and I think we starting to arrive. And I'm gonna just say this name, and I don't really want to explain nothing about it because I've been on this boat, and I feel like by myself for a minute. So now it's finally my time, and I'm kind of finally arriving to this, just a little bit, and we ain't all the way there yet. But I'm going with Jason Tatum.
You say Jason Tatum?
Yeah, I'm going with Jason Tatum.
No, I really can't hear you.
You talking about LMA, baby daddy?
That wasn't a
Wow.
yeah.
MMA baby daddy is crazy. LMA. I said MMA.
MMA, LMA, USA.
No, real rap. I think this is the year.
We talking
I think
mentality, right? And that being a Mamba one of the late great Kobe Bean Bryant. Um, I'm gonna say this because I need him tonight, like the air I breathe. I'm gonna actually say somebody who I believe embodies that, especially, and I'm gonna go recency bias over the last 4 to 5 years. Jimmy Butler. When you need him in them playoff series, he's come through. Now, granted, he was outmanned against. You want to talk about one of the most horrible matchups in the finals in regards to just personnel. The Heat didn't match up well against the Lakers because, first off, the Heat haven't had a viable big man since Shaq. No disrespect to Bam, but Bam is 6'9.5" on a good day. He plays bigger than what he is. It's just a bad matchup, bro. Going up against the Lakers that had AD and that with the white on it back in 2020, when he bent over tired, just huffing for air because he's just giving it all that he's got. And then fast forward it to 23 when the Nuggets winning again. From a big man's perspective, and just guards, you just don't have the talent to compete with the teams that you're meeting in the finals. You're overperforming, and but again, it's just far as that mentality of never die. I haven't seen nothing close to it again, and I'm going recently. Um, then Jimmy, just a one man pursuit of, I will do this shit by myself if I have to. You know what I mean? And that's somebody who I felt has embodied the mama mentality the last 4 to 5 years. And I know that's not exactly what you asked, but I did preface it, you know, with the year timeline there.
Who
who else
y'all?
y'all feel?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Me, personally, I got somebody on the younger side. Somebody people he's totally earned the radar. Paulo Banchero, man.
You talking about a nigga who ain't
And I
been
knew
in
he's
the
gonna be
damn
responding the
playoffs?
way he's
Let
gonna
him go,
respond.
dog.
I
Let
knew
him
that was
go.
gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen based on. Anyways, I say that because he had a very strong. He had a very strong going the season before he got hurt. Um, Also, the fact that once Franz took over and Franz took the hell over of that team, he managed to be able to take the keys back out of his hand and really just share the wheel with him and really take over. Also, I feel like last year in the playoffs, he did very well against a not as good as this year, but a competitive Cleveland team for being the seed that they were. So I just feel like now I think he got a taste of the playoffs. He's gotten a real good taste of the season. I feel like, especially with his build, is what he brings to the table, being able to pass, rebound, play defense, and be able to score at a high level. I think he's gonna be able to make some noise, man. Now, do I feel like he's gonna get far? Not necessarily, but I think he's gonna do a hell of a performance this playoffs. That's how I feel about it.
He's like, is this Jody, the same Jody that got my boo pregnant?
So let me get this straight. A nigga who hasn't sniffed the playoffs somehow gives you. I can't even make this up, y'all. I don't even have words to combat that. I don't even want to address it.
I guess he's
Live
going off of
the
mentality.
minister.
Look, you know what? I appreciate that.
I mean, because the mentality don't necessarily mean you can do it, right? Because when you went Jimmy Butler, I was like, well, Jimmy Butler could never do what Kobe did. That's why I kind of went with Jason Tatum. But I get where you at with mentality.
We want to talk about strictly mentality. That nigga Jason Tatum is the most laid back, mellow, I don't give a fuck ass superstar that you ever want to meet. That nigga don't have no Mamba mentality to me just because Kobe his favorite player.
Wait, so you
He ain't
don't feel
show me
like
no
when
killer
Jason,
instinct at all. If
you
anything,
don't
I'm
feel
gonna
like
say
when
Jalen
Jason
Brown
Tatum,
got more Mamba mentality than Jason Tatum, and you can go back and pull up the tape last year. I want Luca taking Luca full court press up the floor, taking it upon himself to make big shots in the clutch. That's what was showing the Mamba mentality to me on that team, not Jason Tatum.
I said we were kind of arriving. We wasn't all the way there yet. I did preface it with that.
Well, somebody who got a Mamba mentality didn't arrive. They ain't on their way, which is why I have a hard time even answering back to Black Pieces.
Bro,
Jason Tatum. I
I
think
think with
Tatum
Black
is a
Jason
top
Tatum
Girl
to
put
five.
kill you, he can
40
kill
points
you though.
against a very defensive Cleveland team last year in the playoffs.
Yeah, he was so good they lost. But anyway,
Game 7.
So you don't think
that's who you
Jason
need the
Tatum
Mamba
can
shit
turn
the
the switch
most.
on and kill
And
you?
he and that's the
I ain't gonna
point.
lie.
It's
Putting
the
up 28 shots is mama mentality. That showed me you care.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the point. It's the point of like going out there and being the leader, doing as much as you can. It don't necessarily mean you can go get to a championship. Hell, Kobe didn't get to a championship every year, but it was about the mentality of, man, get my team there. If we lose, we lose. But I'm not stopping. I'm not passing the ball to put it on somebody else's shoulders. It's going to be on my shoulders, and I'm gonna go to the grave with it. That's how I look at the Mamba mentality. I'm gonna put it on my shoulders and go to the grave with it. Whether it's a pass to the right shot or whatever. I'm not gonna put it, oh, you take over and you do your thing. Like, no. This is my team, and I'm gonna do my thing, and I'm gonna take over this situation we got going right now. Whether we're 3-1, 1-3, whatever the situation is, like I'm taking over. We get knocked out in the second round, cool. But guess what? I perform my ass off. That's how I look at my mentality. That's what Kobe did. Win, lose, or draw. He's putting up 25 points plus shots.